U.S. President Barack Obama has announced he believes the United States should intervene in Syria after an alleged chemical weapons attack by President Bashar al-Assad's forces killed over 1,400 people.
After careful deliberation, I have decided that the United States should take military action against Syrian regime targets. This would not be an open-ended intervention. We would not put boots on the ground. Instead, our action would be designed to be limited in duration and scope. But I'm confident we can hold the Assad regime accountable for their use of chemical weapons, deter this kind of behavior, and degrade their capacity to carry it out.
According to Obama, there is compelling evidence that the Assad regime was responsible for the attack.
I'm confident in the case our government has made without waiting for UN inspectors. I'm comfortable going forward without the approval of a United Nations Security Council that so far has been completely paralyzed and unwilling to hold Assad accountable.
Obama said that although he could order a strike unilaterally, he will put the question to Congress for approval.
I will seek authorization for the use of force from the American people's representatives in Congress. Over the last several days, we've heard from members of Congress who want their voices to be heard. I absolutely agree. So this morning I spoke with all 4 congressional leaders, and they've agreed to schedule a debate and then a vote as soon as Congress comes back into session.
The American public, however, remains divided over the issue of Syrian intervention. Many are weary of war after a decade of conflict in Iraq and Afghanistan and cautious of being drawn into further conflicts in the Middle East.
For the U.S. intervention in Syria, I as an Egyptian or I as a human, I refuse the U.S. intervention in Syria using bombs.
Others, however, feel that killing of innocent civilians and going against international law by using chemical weapons are crimes which cannot go unpunished.
I'm definitely in favor of the U.S. to get involved and strike the sites that they have targeted there, because the children are dying and it's just going to get worse. If Obama doesn't do anything about it, it's just going to give him a green light to keep killing.
Congress is scheduled to return from a summer holiday on the 9th of September, and in anticipation of the coming debate, Obama challenged lawmakers to consider what message we will send if a dictator can gas hundreds of children to death in plain sight and pay no price.